What's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to show you how I write proposals in 2019. Some of you are looking to see how my process has changed, or maybe you're just looking for some tips or takeaways, or just some ideas for how to structure things or what to look for in a proposal. If that's you, then this video can help. What's up everyone, Lex DeVille here, and on this channel we help people escape corporate prison and build a freelance empire. We share a lot of freelance and freelance writing tips and tutorials, so if you're new, consider subscribing. In today's video, I'm going to be writing some Upwork proposals just to kind of show you my process and how it's changed. One of my bigger videos from over the years has been a proposal writing video, and so people have wanted to see what I'm up to these days because that was 2 years ago. My process has changed a lot since then, and my process is always changing, as should yours be, if you want to stay relevant, stay ahead of the pack, and always stay someone who can get responses anytime. So one caveat before I get into this, I do have some job posts up on the screen, and I will go into those and write some proposals for you. But I want you to know that you should do not copy these. Do not copy what I'm about to write. If you do, you're going to fail. I promise you that times 100, it is not going to work out for you. And I'll give you two reasons real quick why that's not going to work out for you. One, because just like with my other video, this one will probably get a lot of views at some point. So you can figure that if the other one had 8,000, 10,000 views, whatever it had, that's 10,000 or 8,000 people that were probably doing the same thing because they think that it's going to get them results, but it's not. And it's not going to get them results, one, because everybody's doing it, and two, because it's not what clients need to read. So the whole way that my approach works is to show my value, to prove my value to clients, to prove why I'm the best candidate for the job. And you're not going to be able to back up the same things that I can say in my proposals. So my whole goal here is just to give you a little bit of structure. Maybe you can take something else away from this, maybe the structure, or maybe the layout, or maybe just some ideas. But if you copy these as templates, you're going to fail, and that's going to be miserable for you, and you're going to wonder why you didn't get any responses. So that said, let's go ahead and dive into this. I've got one up on the screen here, and we'll just kind of look at it. I haven't really read through these other than just to quickly glance at them to make sure they are something that I would even want to do. Looks like I've got clients messaging me as we speak. What does that guy want? Hold up. I will write this, but I want to see what this client wants. It's someone who came back to me. This guy came back to me from like 2 years ago. My partner asked, do you have any examples of work? Is this guy fucking for real? My partner asked, do you have any examples of your work from the past to understand your style? This guy comes back to me after 2 years. 2 years ago, I rejected him because I didn't want to work on his project. Here we are 2 years later. I sent him to one of my students. He had a great experience with them. And then now he's coming to me asking me if I have any examples of my work when I already rejected him 2 years ago and told him this is why I reject people, because this is what happens. You go out of your way. Like I told him I would work for him yesterday. I said, fine, I'll do it. My student's not available. I'll pick up the slack, not that she's slacking, but I'll pick up that gap and help you out. Now he's asking me after I've shared my rates. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That's because I was doing it through text. If you do this on calls, that doesn't happen. I have a few projects requiring a copywriter to begin with. You will be writing about bail bonds. Okay, bail bonds. I don't really know anything about bail bonds. And some other products, it says they would need someone native English. Please include 2 sentences about bail bonds with your application as proof of your fluency. So they want somebody who is native English. So first thing I'm going to do, I see milestones. I always go by project. He's got $1,000 on here. It's fine. I'll just leave that. I don't change anything. My rates are set to $135 an hour, and I'm not going to change that. It's going to take me 1 to 3 months. That's usually what I put if I don't know or if I'm just guessing, is 1 to 3 months. Cover letter. Now we got to get creative. Now there may be some pauses here as I do this because I have to be able to think creatively, and I definitely can't think and talk at the same time. So if you hear any pauses, that's what it is. But I'm just going to say, hi there. That's what I'm starting with. I don't need to be super creative. He's talking about bail bonds. Actually, I thought he said something about starting with charging. Please include 2 sentences about bail bonds with your application as proof of your fluency. I would think that my application itself would be proof of my fluency, but talking about bail bonds, bounty hunters, Dog the Bounty Hunter is my hero. How about that? And What's another good one? What's another good attention grabber that, I don't know, 2 sentences about bail bonds. How about, can you spare some change for my bail bonds? Dog the Bounty Hunter is my hero. Can you spare some change for my bail bonds, bro? I don't even know. I have no idea what to write about bail bonds, but I'm going to say hi there. And then I'm just going to go straight into a you-focused proposal. If you don't know what you-focus is, that's about it's about not starting with the word I, and it's also about focusing on the client and what they need. So we have to show them that we're the right person for the job, and that starts by starting with a you focus, showing them that we understand the job and what they want. So he has a few projects, he needs a copywriter, bail bonds, portable charging devices, and various other topics. Okay. You need a copywriter. He said he needed a copywriter for to write about bail bonds. I'm a copywriter who writes for... All right, so now I need some credibility markers. What ones are going to work for me? I need to find some good credibility markers from my own experience. This is what I like to do these days, is that I like to repeat what they said, and then I like to just kind of connect myself with what they have. These will be blog posts, product reviews, emails, and other types. All right. So whenever I don't have something, I just go with kind of my default credibility markers, something I don't even know if it'll get a response or not. But you need a copywriter to write about bail bonds. I'm a copywriter who writes for millionaires, creative brands, and even startups on Shark Tank. Startups is not a capitalized word. So... all right. Dog the Bounty Hunter is my hero. Can you spare some change for my bail bonds, bro? Hi there. You need a copywriter to write about bail bonds. I'm a copywriter who writes for millionaires, creative brands, and even startups on Shark Tank. When you work with me, let's say when you hire me, you'll get simple fixed rates and research included. That's how I write mine. You guys can do hourly if you want. I don't recommend it. I hate hourly work, and I'm not going to be sitting around tracking my stuff. Actually, that may not be something to say in this one, because he's already got a $1,000 budget. So let's backtrack. What does he want? Native English. You need a copywriter to write about bail bonds. I'm a copywriter who writes for millionaires, creative brands, and even startups on Shark Tank. Let's go back here. Native English copywriter who writes for millionaires, creative brands, and even startups on Shark Tank. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere because we've identified the thing that he wants. He wants a copywriter. He wants someone who's native English. Boom. Please include 2 sentences about bail bonds. We already did that. Also tell me why you are a good fit for these projects. All right, so hi there. You need a copywriter to write about bail bonds. I'm a native English copywriter who writes for blah, 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 creative brands, and even startups on Shark Tank. You want to know why I'm a good fit. Message me and I'll tell you. So there's just a little bit of humor. I put a little smiley face. I wouldn't recommend that for all gigs, but this one, it's kind of a crapshoot. I have no idea what I'm getting into. When you work with me, you get simple fixed rates, research included. All writing comes clean, on brand, and with 2 revision rounds. Delivery in 24 to 48 hours. With, quick communication. I can write in any voice and style you need. So check out my profile. If you think we might be a match, reply and let's chat. And then I'm going to go down here to something like, I don't know. I've been using this one a little bit lately. Bum, bum, bum. I always drop down. I always put a period there. The reason I put a period down here is because if you don't have a space plus a period, your proposal ends up getting cut off, and it's really annoying. It's like this box down here. If you take this up, this is what it looks like to the client. Like, it gets stuck there, and I like it to be like this when they read it. It just looks a little bit cleaner. So we got Dog the Bounty Hunter. Now my process is to go back and reread through this thing, make sure that there's no spelling, grammar errors, things like that, weird stuff. Dog the Bounty Hunter is my hero. Can you spare some change for my bail bonds? Let's take out that word "my." Dog the Bounty Hunter is my hero. Can you spare some change for bail bonds, bro? Bail bonds, bro. It's a tongue twister. Hi there. You need a copywriter to write about bail bonds. I'm a native English copywriter who writes for millionaires, creator brands, and even startups on Shark Tank. You want to know why I'm a good fit? Message me and I'll tell you. When you work with me, you get simple fixed rates, research included. All writing comes clean, on brand, and with 2 revision rounds. Delivery in 24 to 48 hours with quick communication. I can write in any voice and style you need, so check out my profile. If you think I'm right for you, let's do that one. Let's do, if you think I'm right for you, reply and let's chat. Lethal Weapon, Lexington. Boom. All right. That's what I'm going to go with. $1,000. You know, I mean, it's not real long. As you can see, we've got, 1, 2, 3 paragraphs for him. Mine's not much longer than that. We've got the 2 things he asked for up here. I'm going to put them like that so it looks a little bit cleaner. When you come down here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 lines here, but it's really only a couple paragraphs worth. It's still short, just like his. So I'm going to go ahead and submit that. And yes, I understand. Continue. That's a $1,000 gig. If he comes back, that would be great. And we can move on. Next one we got is workshop and conference copywriter. So the copywriter is misspelled up here. I am holding a workshop and large conference for women in tech, and I require an excellent content copywriter to put the information together to sell these events. I am looking for someone with strong communication skills who has written content like this before. So 10 to 15 proposals, interviewing 1, invites 4. She's got a $200 price point. That doesn't make any sense to me, but... Oh, and she's in Australia. That's a no-go. Nope. I don't work with clients in Australia. Never a good experience when you're in the United States. I do not recommend working with people on the other side of the world, only for one reason. It's not that I don't like the people, it's just that it's really hard to communicate with them. Time frames are way off. They're awake in the middle of the night, you're awake in the middle of the day, or vice versa, and it just doesn't go well for you. This one I wanted to do, this may be the only other one I do today. So I've got one here with a $6,500 price tag on it. Gonna go ahead and submit a proposal for that. That's a pretty big copywriting gig if it comes through. Buy the project. Dang, Upwork's fees suck on this. 10% Upwork fee is gonna be $650 off of this if I get it. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. So this one's got quite a bit of stuff. Howdy, I'm looking for a copywriter in the financial niche that is experienced in writing emails for a product launch and can get started right away, like yesterday. I'm adding more to the price of this job since we're launching next week and another copywriter. So what's today? Today's the 7th. They want this by the 12th, it looks like, maybe earlier. We're doing what I call a reverse product launch. Okay, what he needs from me, Frank Kern style. I don't need everything at once. Okay, big hook, ideas, great. Okay, so what is he looking for? What kind of copywriter? Product launch emails in the financial niche. I wouldn't really call myself a financial copywriter, but I could definitely write the copy for it. For that price, I'm willing to throw something out there. So, financial copywriter. How about financial copywriter for hire? I don't know. That sounds kind of me-focused, though. That's a problem. Financial copywriter for hire? How about... We need something catchy. I mean, because he's looking for a copywriter. I wouldn't normally do headlines on these, but when they want a direct response copywriter, I do headlines. Because that's what they expect to see. And that's how I'm going to demonstrate directly that I'm a good fit for this thing. I'm looking for a copywriter, financial niche, experience for product launches. Well, I'm just going to start writing it for now, and then I'll come back to my headline here in a minute. Hey there, saw your post and thought I'd reach out. You need a copywriter. You need a finance copywriter for your product launch. I write copy for millionaire coaches, Fortune 100 companies, and even startups on Shark Tank. So these are my credibility markers. Notice how these credibility markers are different from the last time. I'm changing them. I'm adjusting them based on the client. I do have like a mental structure for my proposals that I go through a lot of the time. It just helps me make them faster. But at the same time, I do tailor them for the client. Why copy for millionaire coaches instead of just millionaires? Because this person is probably in the coaching space. I mean, he's launching a course or he's launching some kind of digital product, and a lot of coaches do that. So, and a lot of coaches follow Frank Kern. Frank Kern is a copywriting coach. Therefore, there's a good chance that this guy is aware of the high-ticket coaching space. In fact, I probably need to use that word. So all your posts how to reach out. You need a finance copywriter for your product launch. I write for high-ticket millionaire coaches, Fortune 100 companies, and even startups on Shark Tank. Let's see here. When you work with me, you'll get simple fixed rates. Research. I don't want to say that. That sounds kind of too templatey. All right. How about quick question? When do you need the first email by? If we start today, if we start yesterday, that's something he said. If we start yesterday, I can have several emails ready for you by Sunday. I don't care what you guys say. If you don't want to work Sunday, that's fine. I will work Sunday for a good client, and because that's just what they want. Product launch videos on March 12th, 14th. Okay, we're doing what I call a reverse product launch. I don't need everything at once. Big idea. Please make sure you've read the entire post and can make the schedule. When do you need the first email by? Is it the same date you listed for each email's launch? If so, or do you need them faster? Is it more important that they're perfect or just good enough? If we start yesterday, I can have several emails ready for you by Sunday. Okay. Hey there, saw your post, thought I'd reach out. You need a finance copywriter for your product launch. I write copy for high-ticket millionaire coaches, Fortune 100 companies, and even startups on Shark Tank. Quick question. When do you need the first email by? When do you need the first email by? Is it the same date you listed for each email's launch, or do you need them faster? Is it more important that they're perfect or just good enough? So these are just some examples of questions I might ask clients to help me get a feel for what he actually needs. If we start yesterday, I can have several emails ready for you by Sunday. So I'm telling him I will work on the weekend. They'll be clean. They'll be clean, edited, and on brand. Are we going for short style with pain point bullets like this? Like this? Finance copy that converts like water in the desert? I don't know. Finance copy. I need some bullet points. Jeez, what the hell? Hey there, saw your post and thought I'd reach out. You need a finance copywriter for your product launch. I write copy for high-ticket millionaire coaches, Fortune 100 companies, and even startups on Shark Tank. Quick question. When do you need the first email by? Is it the same date you listed for each email's launch, or do you need them faster? Is it more important that they're perfect or just good enough? If we start yesterday, I can have several emails ready for you by Sunday. They'll be clean, edited, and on brand. Are we going for short style with pain point bullets like this? Clean up your finances even if you live paycheck to paycheck right now. Build a financial nest egg without spending years saving. Pay off your debts and increase your wealth without working another job. Just made those up. They probably don't reflect your audience. Check out my profile. If you think I'm the right guy, reply and let's chat. Friendly. P.S. Let's say, regardless who you choose, keep my digits around. Well, I'm not gonna write my phone number on YouTube, so keep my profile handy. If you need a good writer later, I'll be here for you. So this is just something else I do sometimes, just a PS statement to kind of give them that last little boost, like, hey, here's one other reason to maybe consider me. Hey there, saw your post and thought I'd reach out. You need a finance copywriter for your product launch. I write copy for high-ticket millionaire coaches, Fortune 100 companies, and even startups on Shark Tank. Quick question. When do you need the first email by? Is it the same date you listed for each email's launch, or do you need them faster? Is it more important that they're perfect or just good enough? If we start yesterday, I can have several emails ready for you by Sunday. They'll be clean, edited, and on brand. Are we going for short style with pain point bullets like this? Clean up your finances even if you live paycheck to paycheck right now. Clean up your finance, yeah. Are we going for short emails with pain point bullets like this? Build a financial nest egg without spending years saving. Pay off your debts and increase your wealth without working another job. Just made those up. They probably don't reflect. Just made those up. They probably don't reflect your audience. Check out my profile if you think I'm the right guy. I don't like that. If you think I'm right for you, reply and let's chat. Friendly Lex DeVille. P.S. Regardless of who you choose, keep my profile handy. If you need a good writer later, I'll be here for you. Standing by. I'm standing by. Alrighty. I'm just gonna put finance writer for hire. Yeah. What past project or job have you had that is most like this one and why? Had tons of jobs in the coaching space. They usually want Frank Kern style copy. Short emails for sales, long story emails for what? I don't know, for building trust and establishing a relationship. Focus on pain points, agitating those pains, and then offering our solution. There's a bunch of examples in my portfolio. Plus, I can get the job done on deadline. If that makes sense for you, reply and let's chat. Friendly Lex DeVille. Alright, so this is a copywriting one. I've got a finance writer for hire. Hey there, saw your post and thought I'd reach out. You need a finance copywriter for your product launch. I write copy for high-ticket millionaire coaches, Fortune 100 companies, and even startups on Shark Tank. Quick question, when do you need the first email by? Is it the same date you listed for each email launch, or do you need them faster? Is it more important that they're perfect or just good enough? If we start yesterday, I can have several emails ready for you by Sunday. They'll be clean, edited, and on brand. Are we going for short emails with pain point bullets like this? Clean up your finances even if you live paycheck to paycheck right now. Build a financial nest egg without spending years saving. Pay off your debts and increase your wealth without working another job. Just made those up. They probably don't reflect your audience. Check out my profile if you think I'm right for you. Reply and let's chat. Friendly, Lex DeVille. P.S. Regardless of who you choose, keep my profile handy. If you need a good writer later, I'm standing by. Had tons of jobs in the coaching space. They usually want Frank Kern style copy, short emails for sales, long story emails for building trust and establishing a relationship. We focus on pain points and agitating those pains, then offering our solution. There's a bunch of examples in my portfolio, plus I can get the job done on deadline. If that makes sense for you, reply and let's chat. Friendly, Lex DeVille. Make sure that I put my little... You got to do it on all of these. So you want to drop down and put a period here, and you may want to put one up here. Otherwise, it's going to crunch that up again in that box. So I don't like that. So we've given them a lot of reasons. We've established credibility. We've repeated things back to them that they said. We've used a you focus. We've asked questions that indicate that I'm an expert who understands this space, given direct examples. I'm not even going to attach anything because I don't need to. There's no reason to. This person will know that I'm the expert who is able to do this and get the job done and get the job done on deadline. Down here, just answering the question, I just gave an example. I didn't even actually give an actual example. What past project or job have you had that is most like this one? I went Donald Trump style. I went super vague. So had tons of jobs in the coaching space. Did I name a specific job? No, I didn't, because I don't need to. And he can look through my portfolio if he wants to do that. This is, we're both experts here. And I'm going to go ahead and submit this one, and it's done. $6,500 if we land that one. We will see. But hopefully that gives you an idea of what my process is like, what I'm going through as I'm looking at this. I'm looking through all the different things this guy's saying. Man, I wish I would have caught that. Why didn't I see that? He said howdy. I would have put howdy in mine. I would have put something funnier as a starter for that, but it's fine. Anyway, if you guys have questions about this, drop them down below. I might post more of these videos soon. Just depends on how much time I've got, how much you guys want them. Subscribe if you're new here, if you want more videos like this, and I will try and put some more out. And that's all I got for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Lex DeVille. I will see you next time.